Hey everyone! Okay, so I guess what to talk about today would be not exactly stereotyping, more like two different sides of a conversation. Now, I'm as girly gets by comparison to a lot of my friends, and personally, I'm really feminine. Like, I think I am. I mean, I wear like awkward clothes sometimes, and sometimes I prefer to like hang out with guys and just kick it, eat way too much pizza and just be crazy. But most of the time I am really feminine. I mean, I dress like it and I mean, I act like it, but I have a very feminine personality. And basically, I get pulled from one side of the conversation, which is, girls that are like, oh my god, you say you're a femme, but then you walk around in like black and you wear like hats and you cover your hair and, all that. And then I get pulled from the other side of the conversation and people are like, are you sure, you like girls because you're so feminine, and like, why can't you just like act like a lesbian? Which is awesome. I get that a lot. Why can't you act like a lesbian? I'm like, okay, first of all, I'm not a lesbian. Sorry to disappoint y'all. But so basically, femininity wise, like, this is a little bit more about me. I do wear a lot of makeup. Like you can see, I'm wearing a lot of rainbow colors right now. I go nuts over it. I wear so much makeup. I own so much. It's ridiculous. I wear jewelry, lots of it. Boobs, I do wear a lot of black because I am more of like a goth feminine. Okay, easy way to explain me. I like pink and rainbows and unicorns and little tiny jumpy animals, but I also like fishnets and tattoos, and I have this weird obsession with black. So I'm basically like really gothly feminine, but I'm still feminine. It doesn't change anything. So right now it's like I'm wearing, like skinny black jeans. You probably can't see. Jeans, and I'm wearing like my DCs, which are my really big sneakers. But that doesn't mean I'm not feminine. And people also ask me, if you're so feminine, why the whole half-shaved head thing? To be honest, the shaving of the head was, my whole process for that was, one night I'm at home on the computer waiting for my friend to come by to drop off my phone charger. And I'm thinking about, like, I want to make a change in my life. I want to do something completely different. And when I walk out of my house to pick up my phone charger from her, I looked at her and I was like, I think I want to shave half my head. Less than 24 hours later, half of my head was shaved. So, I mean, it's not half. It's more like a third. It's basically just a third of my head is gone. But it's like, this to me is feminine. It's punk feminine, but it's still feminine. Like, look how long my hair is. Like, all on this side. Like, I dye my hair. I wear makeup, like, tons of jewelry. But you don't have to even do these things to be feminine. If you have a feminine personality and you feel like a girly girl inside, which I do, not always, but sometimes. People are like, if you're a lesbian, why can't you just wear guys' clothes? That way we can all tell who you are. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. That's not who I am. Being lesbian doesn't mean I want to be a guy. There are tons of lesbians who would love to be guys. And I'm like, good for you. I respect them to the nth degree because they're amazingly strong people and they can get through anything. But that's not me. I'm a girl, first and foremost. The other thing is with the piercings. I have my nose pierced. I have 3 holes in each ear, and then I have my double cartilage done. And this is probably not the maximum piercings I want to get. I thought for a while about getting my eyebrow pierced. I thought about getting my lip pierced. Thought about getting my belly button pierced. Even at one point I considered getting my septum pierced, but I found out that's probably not a good idea. So, all these things I consider. I love tattoos. I would get a billion of them if I could, but I'm not 18 yet, so I'm not legally allowed. And my parents probably wouldn't be cool with tattoos as much as they are with my nose piercing and my hair. But yeah, so I get pulled from, the really feminine people who are like, you say you're so girly and yet you hang out with all guys and you wear lots of black and, and I'm already on the downside of that because while I try to be girly, I have man shoulders. and really big really like masculine hands, from working so much, I guess. When I was younger, when I was a kid, I was a major tomboy, and I used to do a lot of like lifting and like swinging and doing weird things like that. So I still have kind of weird like arm muscles from that, and my upper body is a very masculine appearance until my boobs came in, and now that's pretty much gone. But other than that, so in appearance, you know, if I were to cover all of my hair, completely get rid of my boobs, make myself like a good foot taller, maybe I could pass for a guy. But I also have a very feminine face. From the other people who were like I said earlier, you were telling me, if you're a lesbian, dress like a guy so we know who you are. No. No. I'm not gonna freaking get rid of my boobs that I'm so proud of, and completely get rid of my makeup and my jewelry, which I love so much, and stop wearing fun colors like purple and bright green and all that, just because you tell me that I'm too feminine to like girls. Sorry. Also, the femme-on-femme conversation I've had with so many people. If you're a girl and you're dating a girl, people always ask, who's the dude? Who wears the pants? That's an awesome question. Who wears the pants in your relationship? Honest answer, in our relationship, we don't wear pants. I'm kidding. But people always assume that there's a stud and then there's a femme. You know, there's a male and a female in a relationship. That's not true. It's not true. There can be two studs. You know, two girls that are really major tomboys can be in a relationship and be perfectly happy, fine. There can also be a stud, you know, a girl who prefers to be a tomboy, and then a femme, and a girly girl. That's also fine. And then there can be two femmes, two girly girls. My ex-girlfriend, even girlier than me. She exceeds the limit. And people constantly said to me, you know, aren't you the dude in this relationship? And I was like, if you want to look at it that way, maybe. Maybe because I'm slightly more masculine. Maybe because when we go on dates, I'm the one who pays because that's what I want to do. That's how I was raised, to treat women with respect. But that doesn't make me the dude. There doesn't have to be two dudes. There can be two femmes. Two completely feminine girls. That's fine. You know, like, you don't have to have a skirt and a pair of jeans. Seriously, I mean, when people ask me, which would you rather date, a stud or a femme? I'm like, I don't care. Do you think it matters to me? If gender doesn't matter, gender identity matter? No. Gender doesn't matter, gender identity doesn't matter, tomboy, femme, it doesn't matter. That's not the kind of person I am to judge off something like that, and it frustrates me that people judge me in that way because I don't swing one way or the other, you know? I guess if I had to say anything, I say to most people, I look like I'm caught in the middle because look at me, I'm wearing, you know, girly clothes and jewelry and makeup, but I'm also wearing like this big oversized guy's shirt, I have half-shaved head, and I got real big shoulders. I mean, yeah, I like hanging out with guys. Yeah, I do guy-ish stuff sometimes, but compared to everyone else in the world, I am so female, sweetheart, it is not even funny. Seriously. So, next time, remember, and I've explained this so many times, I'm a femme. I'm a femme, and I don't even have to choose a label on that issue. It shouldn't be a necessity, but I do, because it's easier to explain to people. So, I'm a girl. I'm a girly girl. I like being a girly girl, but I also happen to like girls. So, sorry that when you're looking at me, you can't tell that I have a preference for women. Sorry that I don't secretly want to be a guy. Sorry that I'm not feminine enough for some people. I'm not perfect. This is just me. This is kind of who I am, and I'm stuck with it. So, I guess that would be the end. That was a long rant. But you know what? I'm glad I got it all out. So, loves, and half-shaved ladies all around, and I'll see y'all whenever I feel like making another video. I'm probably going to have stuff to do for the next few weeks, and I have stuff to do right now. So, bye!